Right, okay, so let's get this G101 moving then. Actually, I hit 300 subscribers. Yeah, and I'm really chuffed with that because I've not been doing it for long.
I need your support. Affirmative. All stations retreat. Many thanks.
Yeah, when I didn't have internet for a couple of weeks, I figured like, well, like I've got these single player games on the PC, so I might as well like put them out there. Do you know what I mean? Like see how they do. Is it? Oh, yeah. There we go. It's the Acasta. Oh, you should have seen that torpedo dodge.
Problem solved, sir.
Got another G101 here. Oh yeah, no. Hey, good job, Kurlon. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm saying your name wrong, tell me. Ping me a message. Call me an idiot. I'm gonna focus the G101.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, a nice early win in the G101. trying to find out if a G101 can. Let's see if I can citadel the Yabaru, but he's turning away. Yeah, I am liking the G101 so far. A bunch of torpedoes off of that corner. Trying to see if I can get a fire. Ah, no. He's going forward, that means he's screwed up my my torps are gonna miss.
Engine boost activated. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
He's gone.
You've destroyed an enemy battleship.
It's alright, it's alright. I can sweat, you know, a few profanities is perfectly fine with me. It's just, just nothing too extreme. Do you know what I mean? We're human. We all swear. Yeah, Jesus Christ, he was absolutely owning them up there. Jesus Christ, look at me all the way down there. I'm the anchor. Oh, welcome to the Twilight Zone. Holy shit. Right, okay, so how can we best support a Jean-Bart? Right, in that case, if you're going to go in the destroyer, I'm going to take out the what's my Japanese ships. I'll go in the Megami. Kurt, you're going to be absolutely focused by everything. That's what I like. I love the premium ships, especially like ships that have got like a history or something interesting about them. But as soon as they're new, as soon as you take them out, you are the focus of everyone. There he is, open fire. Something sadistic about the people in these games. It's like, you have the new ship, you must die. No, I haven't. I'm saving. I've decided I'm going to start to save up towards it. So, right, Kurlon just needs to sink one ship in it to get his Sakura coins unlocked. Because the Sakura coins for the Asashio are hidden behind a win in the G101 and a win in the Jean Bart. Let's have a look at this. It's a pretty battleship. It is very sexy looking. Of course I switched to AP. Yeah. It's you and your damn torpedoes, you made him turn. Indianapolis is shooting at you. Let's try and help Kurlon get this first kill that he needs. Yeah, he has to get a kill in the Jean Bart. this mast before we can fire shots off the Curlon. There he goes, he's dead.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Fire on the target.
Oh, Curlon, watch out, that Artigo is focusing you. Oh, that Artigo I think is about to crash into an island. He's crashed into an island. If your guns are reloaded, finish him off.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. The ship is on fire.
The rudder's out on that Artigo. I'll not fire at the Artigo, I'll leave it for you to finish on. Of course he disappears now, doesn't he? Kurlon got killed by the Iowa. There's another Iowa. Oh, not Hydro I wanted to use, it was Repair I wanted to use. Oh, he got his kill that he needed. Happy days. Oh, Sam. Either well, sorry, I'm looking at it. I don't want to mispronounce it. Arik. We'll go with Arik. The Yamato update did drop, so this is the update that does have the Yamato in it, but the Yamato doesn't start. The Yamato doesn't start until the 30th. course, as I swing around firing my torpedoes at this IOI, starts turning in all sorts of funny directions.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, I think I've got him.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Trying to get shots off on that Richelieu so it saves our cap. Yep, defend flag. There we go.
Our team has taken the lead.
And there we go. That's a win. Oh, the grinder's literally just started. Ah. Yeah. In all fairness, the ops don't actually look too bad for this one. We should actually see what's next on Weekly Havoc. Earn 20,000 XP, set fires. I got 5 torpedo hits. I'd receive an absolute shed load. The shakedown trials are really easy. They're just gonna like happen just by playing. Alright, okay, so what have I got? I've got a regular Santa container here to open. The regular Santa containers are basically just daily containers. They're nothing special. I opened 15 Super Santa containers and didn't get any ships, but I got so much bloody premium time. I've got 134 days. Right, okay, so I've got a basically, if you guys don't mind, we'll just take it in turns of picking ships that we're grinding, and then so Curlon, I picked the G101. Curlon picked the Jean Bart. So Terrapin, your turn. Pick whatever ship you want. Yeah, or grinded, whatever ship, or just a ship you want to play. We'll just take it in turns. Being or the Benson, tier 6. Funny enough, I'm also grinding 2 tier 6s, so I'm very happy with that. Not a clue. It was the first tier 7 I unlocked. I don't think I've even looked at his setup since I unlocked him. Right, so do we defend first I like to defend first, because if your defend side loses, you can't get over from the attacking side quick enough to stop them from capping. But if you've defended, it's easy to attack, or easier to attack. This Algeria is like bog stock at the moment. But yeah, non the fact that you can like concurrently like do all the weekly Havoc missions, I think that's awesome. Like, it's not locked. I noticed like you don't get instantly frickin' spotted anymore because they have actually adjusted the spawns. From that smoke screen, it looks like, well, their destroyer is definitely heading over this way to attack. So what, we know where one of their destroyers are. Oh no, it's a York that got into our base. He's gonna be behind the island before I get a chance to shoot at him. I hit him with HE. I was trying to get some AP off on him. Ah shit, I fucked up. I'm gonna... Well, oh no, I thought I exposed myself, but I haven't. I have now.
Water quickly.
Torpedo. Yep. I fucking screwed that up royally. All of us dead. Ah well, it's alright. It's alright to lose now and again. Everyone makes mistakes. We got pushed a bit hard there. Right, it's just my pick. My pick is going to be tier 6 as well, actually. Got no, actually I'm going to go for tier 5. Tier 5. Is it worth putting a camo on this? Oh god, let's see what the Santa in red car. Oh my god, that looks awful. Oh, wait until you see this monstrosity on the high seas. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, actually, I should be trying to do the premium supplies as well, shouldn't I? So actually, yeah, it's weird. I've got an excuse if I play badly because I'm not at home. At home, I've got a big 65-inch 4K bloody TV, and I'm playing on like a 28-inch TV now. The thing is like tiny in comparison. It's like mind-alteringly different. Ah, that's 4s and 5s.
Action stations.
No, the guys from the centre are heading in our general direction, so we are going to have overwhelming numbers this side. It's 25,000 doubloons to buy the campaign outright, so it's about, I can't remember where you're from, Sam. I think if you're British, it's about 70. I think I worked out it's about £75. It's about $120 if you're American. It's quite expensive to buy the campaign out, in all fairness. I was thinking, I was semi-debating doing it, but I'm off. I don't start my new job until the 13th of January, so I've got, almost 3 full weeks to grind. I might buy it out if when I start work, if I haven't got enough time to complete the campaign.
Much obliged.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, the grass is like rolling back slow at the moment. Yeah. Is the Dunkirk stationary or going backwards? Can't quite decide. I think he's going backwards. chopper's looking like a tasty target. You work 7 days a week. Fucking fair play. That's good going. But yeah, well, it's like the campaign, the weekly havoc is like, it's sort of all sort of concurrent. So it's like set 30 fires, 25 torpedo hits, and receive so much potential damage. So like, even if you've only got like, you know, an hour or two to play every night, I think you should be able to do a lot of it anyway. Holy shit, 3 weeks. What are you doing in Australia? Work. Ah, man, I need a job that sends me to fancy far off lands.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Hull breach. We're taking on. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, he just caught me with quite a few torpedoes. I'm not too sure. I'll probably be streaming on the 30th, just because like the Yamato campaign, but like it's Christmas, so I'll be spending a lot of time with the family.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, just set another 2 fires on that Dunkirk. I think that
Fighter airborne.
mass is going to be reloaded pretty soon as well.
Problem solved, sir.
I know I'm dead. I've got like 5,500 hit points left. Oh, but at least I don't have to worry about the Dunkirk anymore. I missed the dodged the mass torpedoes.
Enemy destroyer detected. The ship is on fire.
I think the Shan host is AFK.
Problem solved, sir. Fighter returning to ship. The ship is on fire.
There, I'm dead.
The
fucking hell, that's cool as shit. Because we were talking about you going to Australia. Non says you wanted a job with travel, so he retrained as a geologist 20 years ago, and he's been almost everywhere in the world. That's fucking cool as fuck. And I'd love to have that. Like I'm an engineer, but the only problem, I get to work on some interesting things, but like you don't get to go anywhere. Well, that's not going to be our tier 5 premium win, is it? Unfortunately. Mind you, I don't know. Kurlon's doing pretty well for health. That I'm sure that DeGrasse, where is it? Well, they got an Atlanta B, an Aoba. The Atlanta B is focusing Kurlon. So look, he's got shots out of him. They're looking pretty good. Yep, it's awful, isn't it? I put it on the Queen Elizabeth, and the Queen Elizabeth's a really big ship. Ah, there. Ah. That DeGrasse player has been doing well. He's really, really irritating to fight against. Yeah. As soon as you fire at him, he turns. He plays that ship really well. Oh no, I think Kurlon just talks
The enemy team
everywhere.
has taken the lead.
Let's go back to the scrapyard. All right, take care, Kerr, and well, we'll catch you soon, man. Nice playing with you. Right, okay, so who have we got? Have we got anyone to join us? Apologies for the blue screen, everyone. See if Mr. Badger wants to join us. Badger. Should we do a tier 4 whilst we're waiting for Badger? I think so. Right, let's do a tier 4 whilst we. I've invited Badger in, and we'll run a tier 4. Just, yeah, because these the campaign. Like, I don't need to focus on the campaign because it's just going to happen as we run through them, isn't it? Got another container. What container did we get? Oh, we got a commander crate. William Tennant. I do like the dockyard. The dockyard is very pretty, isn't it? So it's accurate. In all fairness, I just realised in that last match, I was in the War Spite. I was going to take out the Queen Elizabeth. The Queen Elizabeth's the one for HE damage. The War Spite's actually got better AP. So should have focused more on using the AP. New York still looks wrong without twin. In all, yeah, like I kind of get why they didn't put them in, but like considering it's like a historic game, I don't know when were the I don't know that much about the Twin Towers. When were they built? Because would they have not been in the skyline if this is based, like if they'd gone like end of World War II, like that's it.
General quarters.
And like I know it's still like it's still a pretty like sensitive topic, isn't it? The 9/11, absolutely awful thing to have happened. It's like in the UK, we think we had it bad with like the Manchester bombing. That was pretty horrific because like it was a concert and it was mostly, you know, like young people. Do you know what I mean? Going to watch, what's her name? That Ariana Grande.
Fighter airborne.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of very young people were killed and injured in that. This Königsberg's stupid silly broadside to a Marblehead. Oh lord, he's hitting the crap out of me at the moment, but should hopefully see some citadels now. Oh no. I am aware, I did see those torpedoes, I am turning, but I'm just focusing on Scremiashi because I'm either going to dodge them or I'm not.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
That's my hydroacoustic search done. Wonder where that Gramiashi went off to. I'm spotted, so he's still got to be around here somewhere.
Oh, hello, son.
Hello, Badger.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Oh, not too bad.
You guys in the battle at the moment?
Carry the team.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of carrying today. I'm been drinking since 9 a.m. Good man, good man. I'm sorry, I'm live on Street Up, but I'm giving a shitload of games away, but maybe giving games away. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of PS4 and PC codes, and I don't know if they work anymore, so I'm just giving them away and see if people want them. And if they work, you get a game. If not, you don't. We're 50-50 so far. I'll give them 4 away. 2 have worked and 2 aren't. Would any of you lovely gentlemen like a PC or a PS4 game?
I'm away from home, so I can't take any PC games at the moment.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 PS4 games left.
Ooh, what you got?
You know what I've got, Ivy? It's on the dock.
Well,
You're not allowed them. You want to? They've been sat there since September, and you haven't taken them. You're not allowed them.
busy boy-ish, sometimes a lot.
No, it's all the shit that's on our review document that we haven't reviewed.
Ah, fair enough.
So I don't know if they work or not. I've given 4 codes away today, and 2 worked and 2 didn't. I don't know if they work or not, so I'm just giving them away. Share the documents on New Year.
Alright, okay, so anyone that's in my chat, anyone fancy trying to see if they get a free game?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PS4 games, and 5 PC games, and 1 Nintendo Switch. There's a fair bit to give away. Again, I don't know if it's going to work or not. Some of them have been sat since July. But it doesn't cost you fuck all to type the code in, does it? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to burp yesterday. I just figured it's...
But I think my torpedoes have got him.
Nicely done.
Another 8 fires towards the campaign.
With 30 fires, I just went out in the Marblehead.
Oh, and Badger, actually, I re-looked and I checked, and no, you were right. You do need to buy. You need to buy the either the Admiralty back in and 3 Super Santa crates, or 4 Super Santa crates to be able to get the Sakura coins.
Yeah, so the missions are now pay to play.
But in all fairness, because you've got the G101, and then you're gonna get the Asashio as well. Buying 3 crates.
No, you're not. No, you're not, because if you buy 4 crates, that gives you enough. That gives you 200. So 4 crates for 4,000 doubloons gives you enough Sakura coins to buy the G101.
Yeah.
And you need to buy the Admiralty to get the Jean Bar, right? And then, so that's what, over 100 quid to complete the Admiralty today.
Oh, that's only if you want to do it today.
Right,
Like,
yeah, only for a day. Right. So maybe not. So you have to wait 42 days, say, to get the Jean Bar. Yeah?
Yeah.
So then you can then get the Sakura coins. But you only, if you add all those up, if you get the G101 and the Jean Bar, you only get 1,500 Sakura coins.
No, you don't.
3,000.
You get 2,950. You only need an extra. You need. I worked it out. I went through it just now.
So you need an extra crate still.
So you need the Admiralty back in, which is 2,500 doubloons, and you need to buy four
Five
crates. No, 4. You only need 4.
To get the G... No, you need 4 to get the G101.
Yeah, but you get a crate free with the Admiralty backing, and you get another 2 crates, or you get a couple of crates through the campaign as well. So you need to buy the Admiralty backing and 3 crates. So that's 3, 4, 5,500 doubloons. But then, as long as you don't spend anything on the campaigns, then that's the G101, the Jean Bart, and the Asashio. So, like, you know, for 3 ships, I can't blame them for putting like a bit of a paywall, but it's not a massive paywall.
Whether it's massive or not, it's still a paywall.
But yeah, they're premium ships at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they should be free. Do you know?
To me, I don't mind them. It's the price of them. I've had since day 1, 45 quid for a tier 6 ship. If it was like a tenner a ship, I'd have bought every ship coming out to support the game.
Well, see, this is Wargaming's like, it's their business model, and it's worked for them because the idea is that they're premium. Like, think about anything that you know that's like premium. Like, if you look at cars, like a premium brand of car is like, you know, Mercedes, Audi, BMW. Do you know what I mean? They're expensive. But... So the point of it is, and the way I look at it anyway, is that they're meant to be expensive, so not everyone's got them. And, you know, they want you to be like, I want that, but it's like, it's out of reach. If they were a tenner, everyone would have them, and they wouldn't be premium. Do you know what I mean? They'd just be...
I get what you're saying. It's like an exclusivity to them.
Yeah.
You know, like we have FE edition ships and stuff like that. Which is fair enough, right? I get that. I buy that argument. I concede that ground. But making missions pay to play seems a big cash grabber. Making the Yamato pay to play, you have to buy, you know, you get so many kite tokens free, but then you have to buy the rest to be able to play it. Well, you
don't have to buy them, though. That's the point. You don't have to.
You can get a couple free, and then if you want to play it even more, you have to pay. You literally pay to play the Yamato. You can't get more pay to play than other. Oh, you want to take this ship out? Pay this money to take it out.
Yeah, but like, see, again, like I disagree with you on like this point, because like the Yamato, if it was like just there and you could constantly play it, think about it, 90% of the population of the game would just be playing the Yamato. So how are they going to test how it fits in? So it's like, right, we're going to restrict it. You can only play it twice a day. But if you want, you know, we will let you pay to play it another 3 times a day. So it's like, you're not stopped from playing it, but like overall, it's restricted. Do you know what I mean? So it plays against other ships.
I see where you're coming from. Your arguments are valid, but can you not see the slippery slope as well? If that, right now, we find for the first time ever, we've got missions where you have to pay to play them. We've got a ship that you have to pay to play. What's it going to be in 3, 4, 5 months' time?
Well, that's where you've got it slightly wrong, because you said it's a ship that you have to pay to play. You don't. You don't have to pay to play the Yamato. If you don't want to pay, you don't pay. You don't play it. Like, it's like a premium ship. And I was looking at the cost. It's like 125 doubloons per ticket. You'd have to buy 1,000 tickets for it to cost the same as a tier 5 battleship, or a tier 5 premium ship. Now, you know, obviously, like, you know, Christ, a lot of people, you know, have barely hit 1,000 battles overall at this point. So it's like, you know, I don't know. In all fairness, I think it's, if we had to pay to play the Yamato, if they kept that system like all the way through, it would be cheaper. If I only had to play like ships that I've bought that I haven't played. Let's have a look here. I know there's a couple that I've bought that I've barely bloody touched. Like the Mitsu, I've got 65,000 XP in it, so maybe that was 10, 20 battles. I would have only spent maybe 2,000 or 3,000 doubloons on that ship, rather than spending 10,000. So I don't know, it's a bit of a swings and roundabouts thing, and you know it's the game's free. You can play the game for free. You don't have to spend money on this game at all. So having some things locked behind like paid for systems, I think is perfectly fine, because they've got families, they've got wages, they've got kids to play, servers to pay for, software to pay for. So like, I know it bugs a lot of people that
for me it's the slippery slope. I get they've got wages paid for, they've got overhead costs, they've got families and all that lot, right? Which is fine. It's like when I played Rocket League, they put out a card at £3.80. I fucking buy it because even though I never played it, I bought it because it's like, yeah, fuck, I've had $100 on this game. Of course I'll support the developer. Here's 3.8, here's a 5 or whatever. But 45 quid for a ship is it's too overpriced. And now we're getting missions we've never had missions behind paywalls before.
But there are missions for premium ships. So, well, you think about every single premium ship campaign that they've brought out has been behind a paywall. There's not been a single ship that you could have earned without doing the Admiralty back in. So, it's...
I get that, but that's the Battle Pass type system. That's, if you want it, you can have it. But even if you don't buy the Admiralty, you can still get rewards and play the campaign. I completed the Grey Mashy campaign, and I didn't buy the Admiralty because I've already got the Grey Mashy FE, so I didn't see the point. But I could still play that campaign. I didn't have to pay to play it. I had to pay to get rewards. Now you have to pay to play those missions. That's what it is. It's not the cost of it. It's the morality.
But those missions are for premium ships. So whereas, like because the last Battleship campaign, you can do that for free and pick up the extra rewards.
Yeah.
So and actually, like, you'll get enough Santa crates from that to get the G101, but you won't be able to get it till later, where it sort of won't have the benefits. You'll have to pay for the Asasio. But essentially, I actually agree with how they've done it, because it's like, if I'm willing to spend 7,500 doubloons, I don't know if you've bought it, but we'll just say you haven't. Yeah, you will do like a devil's advocate thing. So you haven't. So why should I pay 7,500 doubloons, which whatever that is, what's it, 10, 15 quid, whatever it is, like, why should I pay that and not have the benefits, and you not pay it and have the same? Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying I should get the benefits. What I'm saying is we've never had, like, the missions have always been, like, I get these missions, I buy the Admiralty, I do the campaign, and I get the premium ship. Like, that's cool, you're paying for the ship, that's fine. But the campaign wasn't locked out. Now missions are locked out unless I pay.
But
that's my
why?
problem. It's not how much you pay now, it's if you're locked out from not paying.
But why should you be able to play a mission and get the benefits when, like, I've
free
paid
benefits and paid benefits? I'm fine. I'm okay with that. I've free missions and paid benefits. I'm fine with that. But now we've got a mission there that we can't play unless we pay for it. And to me, that's the slippery slope. Whereas now, because we're going to do it, people are going to join it, and people are going to pay it because, it's like I said, it's all benefits you get from it and stuff like that. So people are going to pay it. And then now, we're going to get a second class of gamer. We're going to have a class system where you have, you can't play these sets of missions unless you've got the Arkansas. You can't play this set of missions unless you've got the Grey Mashy. Don't have more and more, because people play it and it works, they make money off it. Why aren't they going to do more of it? So now you're increasingly locking the game off for people.
I don't know. I see what you're saying. It's just I disagree. I think for a free game, it should be perfectly acceptable for the developers to go, right, look, these people support the game, so they get something extra. They get a little something that, nobody else has,
Yeah, but the developers don't think like that, do they? Because we got the Founders Edition of the game, and because we got the Founders Edition, we get the Grey Mashy. And now they just give the Grey Mashy out on the last campaign.
But you still had to pay
So
for it.
that logic doesn't hold up.
But you still have to pay for it. It's not free. They didn't give people the Grey Mashy. They didn't go, oh, here's a free ship. They went.
No, but when we got the Grey Mashy, we got, oh, you get this ship. And this, you get a Russian ship that's not in the only way you can get Russians in the game is by having by buying the Founders Edition. So you can't. Now, oh yeah, no, everybody who pays 2,500 doubloons can get the Grey Mashy.
Well, the 2,500 doubloons, and you've got to do the campaign or buy out the campaign. So
yeah, but now that exclusive ship. So what you were saying was, well, if I'm paying, why shouldn't I have stuff that no one else gets?
But they
I
paid.
got the Founders Edition. I got the Founders Edition, so I should have the Grey Mashy. Why is suddenly everybody else getting the Grey Mashy?
Because they paid.
What that a bonus? Wasn't that a bonus being a founder?
Reporting the target position.
But they have paid for it, and it's not the Founders Edition. You've still got that exclusivity. I know what you mean. It's exactly the same ship, but you've still got that exclusivity of it being the Founders Edition ship.
But it doesn't really matter because it's the exact same ship. So if you're going to give something as if you pay now, this free game's coming out.
Yeah, but
now,
nobody
you
who
get this
hasn't.
ship that nobody else has. You have the exclusivity, and then 8-9 months down the line, oh yeah, everybody can have that ship that you got exclusivity for. Well, what did I pay for then?
But yeah, but you've had that ship for how many months? And it's not just that. It's not like you paid.
It was an exclusive bonus for backing a free game, for paying for a free game.
Yeah, but you had a lot of you had a lot of ships, and if I know we didn't pay for the Founders Edition, but if you did pay for the Founders Edition, it was still a lot more value in premium ships than what you would have paid if you'd bought those ships separately.
No, but you couldn't buy those ships separately because you bought the Founders. That was the bonus to it. That was the exclusivity.
Oh yeah, but if you bought those ships, because you could buy. Oh no, you could. Could you buy the Grey Mashy? No, you couldn't buy the Grey Mashy at the start. It was the other one.
The Iowaki. You couldn't buy the Iowaki.
The Iowaki was the first premium ship. No, it was the first premium ship they give away in campaigns. You didn't have the FE edition, but the Iowaki. I've had 2 Iowakis since the start because they've done the Iowaki and the Yabaru.
So those premium ships that were behind a paywall, when everybody else could play for free, you got them exclusively because you paid for it, and now not exclusive because you could buy them. The only difference is it has an FE and a different paint job. That's not exclusivity. That's cash grabbing.
It's like
my Iowaki has a different colour paint on it and an FE after it. That's not exclusivity. That's cash grabbing. You've just sold what you sold me as a pre-order bonus. You've just sold again 6 months later.
Yeah, but so you've had it for 6 months exclusively.
That's a cash grab. By every definition of the word, that's a cash grab.
But don't they deserve the money? You played this game for 6 months, and
yeah, but don't the people? But are you not fucking off the people who paid the money from the start? Who've gone, yeah, I'm in this from the beginning. I paid for this. I'm paying for this exclusivity, and then now you're taking that away from them.
Well, no, because you've still got.
Every mission has been playable, and it's up to me whether I pay or not. If I want, every mission is playable. It's up to me whether I pay or not to get payable bonuses. But now I have to pay to play those missions. If I were to play that part of the game, I have to pay it. So what's to say next season of ranked is behind a paywall?
If it's behind a paywall, the core game is still going to be free. Until they make it, unless they turn around and go, right, you have to pay a subscription fee for £10 a month, then I might have an issue. But like until then, it's a free to play game. It's purely your choice. If you want to pay to play. If you know to get exclusive ships, because they're bringing out more. They're still developing the game. We're still getting new ship lines. We're getting the Yamato. Like we'll go back to that for a second, and we'll stick with the Yamato for a second. It's like you got to pay to play the Yamato. Yeah, they how many hours have gone into designing the Yamato? How many, how much effort have they put into creating that ship?
You know how much I work with indie developers and are passionate about them getting paid.
So charging to play that ship, not got a problem with that at all. Perfectly fine with it. And if you sort of go by their tier of like premium ships and the price that goes up, well, it's the equivalent of 3 tier 7 ships. So what's that going to cost you? 400 quid?
Yeah.
So charging a small monetary amount to play it each time, I completely fine with that. You might play it and go, well, this thing's fucking shit. I don't like this shit.
I agree with you. I agree with you on the stance you're taking. I agree with your stance you're taking that, it's exclusivity and it's not, but for me, it's a slippery slope. It's seeing, if this is going to be now, if this happens now, we'll put missions behind a paywall for the first time ever, and it's commercially viable for wargaming, is that the future of World of Warships?
Right, okay. Well, I think this is where I think we're looking at it from like different perspectives, because you're looking at that, it's a mission that's behind a paywall. It's not a mission that's behind a paywall. It's bonuses that are behind a paywall. The point of those Sakura coins are the G101 and the Asasio. They're premium ships. They're premium ships that if you spend a little bit, you can earn cheaply. So the way I look at it is I can get, instead of me paying, what's the Asasio tier 6, that's 15,000 doubloons. So instead of me spending 15,000 doubloons on a tier 6 premium ship, I can do a bit of grinding and spend, what I work it out, 7,500 doubloons. So doing a bit of grinding, for me, that's a half price ship. Whereas for you, it's, well, I can't do that mission because it's behind a paywall. And it's like...
No, you get me completely wrong. What I'm saying is, they're introducing new currency to the game that you can only get through a paywall, right? It's like doubloons and a paywall, and they're the exclusivity.
But what can you buy with that currency? Premium ships.
2 ships. Yes.
Yeah, so it's just a different way of enticing you to buy premium ships. I get what they're doing. It's all right, you need the Jean Bart as well. So it's enticing the people who will pay to clear a campaign, to pay to clear the campaign. Because even if you clear the campaign, so it's 25,000 doubloons for that. So you clear the campaign, 25,000 doubloons, and the 7,500 that you have to spend to unlock the G. Well, no, actually, if you spend the 25,000, you'll get enough to buy the G101. So 25, 26, 27,000 doubloons will pay for a tier 6, a tier 7, and a tier 3 premium.
How many? Volgar said so you get the amount of playthings from mission as well. Or, you can get 2 kite tokens a day to play the Yamato, and then you can buy extras if you want to play it. I think you say it's 125 doubloons for the kite tokens. You can pay to play the Yamato, but you get 2 a day, I think.
Yeah, you get 2 free, so you get to play it.
So, okay, right, looking from this way, right? So you get so we've got in-game credits that you earn for playing. You've got doubloons that you pay, which is, that gets you your premium ships, your exclusivity, and supports the developer. That's fine. I've no issue with that. In between all that, we've had other currencies like Deutschmarks and stuff like that, where you get German crates and stuff from them. And you can earn a couple of them and earn a couple of crates, or you can buy Deutschmarks or buy crates, whatever. That's fine. But now we've got a new currency, Sakura coins, that's in the game, that you can only access today. If you want to get Sakura coins today, you could only earn Sakura coins by buying them.
No.
You have to.
You can get
You have to use that paywall.
You can get 3 Santa crates for free from the Jean Bart campaign, which will give you 150 Sakura coins. So they're not.
Which isn't enough to get the G101. So you still have to pay afterwards to get the G101, which then gives you access to earn that currency.
But if you had access,
like before, with the blues before, if you bought, like, say, the German campaign where you got 200 Deutschmarks, say, I don't know what the exact number was, but you got 200 Deutschmarks for doing the campaign, or if you paid for the Admiralty, you got 1,000. So you had more chance of getting the ships, right? It wasn't behind a paywall. It was you paid for the rewards,
but
not to play. Now you're paying to earn currency. There's a paywall up today to earn that new in-game currency.
But there is, because that new currency leads to premium ships. So if you were to argue that they're behind a paywall, it's like, right, so you can't access ships, premium ships, unless you pay. But I'm completely fine with that. Like, I don't think,
no problem with that.
if I'm willing to pay for a premium ship, I don't think anyone else should get that ship for free.
No, I completely agree with you.
But that's what you're arguing against. Like,
no,
I don't know if you realise that,
because
because that mission is locked behind the paywall. Yeah, but those
currency locked behind a paywall.
Those currencies are used to buy ships. Do you see what I mean? Those currencies are used to buy ships. Alright, yeah, you can buy some promotion orders and some other small things. So, right, let's have a look in the store at exactly what's available in the Admiralty back in, yeah? In the Admiralty bit. So, the Asasio, 3,000. Secret Santa crate is 50. Some rare boosters, some holiday camos, some Commander's XP, credits, promotion orders and singers, commanders.
It didn't matter if you had a premium ship or not, you could play the campaign. Every mission that came up, apart from premium missions, every mission you could play.
But you can play every mission. Like the mission, the gathering the Sakura coins.
You can't play Sakura Gathering unless you pay. And you can't earn the new currency in the game unless you pay to access the missions.
Yeah, but that currency is used.
It doesn't give you the free ship. Right? You're saying, it only gives you, well, I have to pay to get this premium ship. But what can you use as Sakura coins to buy crates?
Well, that's your choice. You can buy the crates with real money.
But can you see how it's putting missions, it's putting part of the gameplay behind a paywall? And then we've got the Yamato that's coming, there's going to be pay to play essentially. Yeah, you get to play twice a day,
yeah,
you
but
entice you in.
That's
and then
the thing.
You like it, you love it, so you have to pay more to play it. Do you like what you were playing? Pay a little bit more, pay a little bit more. You like what you're playing? Pay a little bit more.
The core game, you can play without paying anything. You know, it's just extra bonuses. You know, like I completely agree with you if they went, nah, you've got to pay £10 a month to play World of Warships. I said, then yeah, you're locking the game behind a paywall.
Not even that. £10 a month to play ranked.
Well, that's your
the next season of ranked game. They put a ship, they put a set of missions as pay to play, and they're going to put a ship as pay to play. So what I mean, if that's commercially viable, they make a shit ton of money over the holiday period. What's to say that the next season of Ranked comes out in February or March, and that's you have to pay Admiralty to play Ranked.
If the rewards are viable, so you know, if when you win ranked battles,
part of the game behind a paywall.
But they're not, are they? Because the missions are just something that's extra. You can still go into the same. You can still.
Let's say February, next season of Ranked comes out in February, and you have to pay to play Ranked. You have to pay 2,500 doubloons to enter the Ranked season.
And well, if you think about it, the easiest way to put it is, if you didn't have to pay to get anything in this game, nobody would pay anything and it wouldn't exist.
That's not what I'm arguing. We're arguing you're arguing from an economic point of sense, and I agree with you. From an economic side, yes, you know how much I travel around the country. You've been with me on a few trips. You know how much I travel around the country. You know how much I work with indie devs. You know how much I'm about them getting fucking paid. Right? So economically, I agree with you. I'm about morally. If this is
Moral,
diving into the microtransactions
that depends on.
We're getting there to EA's ultimate team.
When you start arguing on a moral standpoint, it's not an argument, because it depends on what you consider as morally correct and what I consider as morally correct. And they could be perfectly in line. They could be the exact opposite of each other. So, like, morally, I think them even from a moral standpoint, them locking rewards and premium ships through a campaign behind a paywall, fine. It's exactly the same as they've done with the Admiralty backing for every single ship up until this point.
What Volgar's just pointed out on my stream, look at normal World of Warships for that. The extra pay stuff flopped bad and they're backing off. This is, I think he's mentioned the Puerto Rico, I think.
Oh, right, in all fairness,
I don't know what it is.
The Puerto Rico, I'll briefly explain it. Basically, the Puerto Rico is a tier, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I think it's a tier 10 ship, which that's their top tier. That'll be like the equivalent of our legendary ships when they come out. Right, so what they done, they started this new dockyard system, where basically you done campaigns and missions, and you actually, like, slowly but surely built the ship. So when they released it as, like, in their super tester servers, their super testers are allowed to go, all right, look at this cool new feature that's going to be coming out. So their super, whereas our super testers are like locked behind.
Jump in a second. Tinkerbeast just said, join midway through the debate on models. What's the topic? We're just talking about the Yamato being. For me, it's paid to play with the kite tokens and the new missions for the G101 and the Jean Bart being behind a paywall that you have to buy. You have to buy the ships to be able to play the missions. Sorry, go on, carry on, Mike.
Yeah, so when they sort of initially released the super tester version, you could buy buffs, bonuses to get the ship reasonably, like, the bonuses were quite cheap, so it would have cost you less than the cost of a premium ship to, boost the campaign and, do some grinding to unlock it. But when they released the game, they changed the cost of the boosts, and the cost of the boosts got, well, really high. And, I'll even say they screwed up. The community went, nah, this is fucked up. We shouldn't be paying like this much. This is ridiculous. And they went, all right, okay, fair enough. We fucked up. Here, if you paid for these boosters, have a refund. So and I get that, because they put placeholders when they're testing things. It's like, this isn't exactly what it's going to be. Here's like an idea of our plan. And, what the community was expecting to what they got was very different. Which, fair enough, I get completely why they were mad about that. Because to buy a tier 10 premium, let's say it was £100. If you bought all the boosters and stuff to get this Puerto Rico, it would have been like £300. So it was more expensive than a premium ship, and you had to grind for it. So it's like, arguing the case of, like, from what happens with the Puerto Rico to, like, the Sakura coins being locked behind a bit of a paywall is
a completely different argument.
It's a completely different argument. But
Tinkerbeast just said, well, for me, I'll buy it if I really want it. I just bought the Jean Bart and 360 days of premium was an offer for a super low price. And then, if you bought the Jean Bart, and that about £100 you've just paid for that.
It's about 70, 75. but that's the thing. That's the other thing with having that option. It's like Sam in my chat. Sam works 7 days a week, so he can't come on and grind the weekly havoc every week, but he wants the Jean Bart and he can afford. He's in a position where he can afford to buy it, and he enjoys the game. It supports the developers. Perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine. That's I'm very much for the first campaign I completed simply because it's December and it's quiet. How many times have I've never completed a campaign before because I don't have the time to complete it. I don't have the time to grind it out because I'm doing other stuff for Stoffel. So yeah, if I really wanted that ship, I could buy. I can skip. I'm going to get taught. I can skip all the grinding if I want. I can pay my way out of it. I've got a problem with that. That's fine. That's not pay to play. It's pay if you want the rewards, or pay to skip grinding.
It's exactly the same as the Sakura coins, though. If you want those rewards, you pay. It's exactly the same. If you want those rewards, which the final rewards are, the whole point of it is, the Asashio.
Yeah.
So if you want them, you've got to pay, and I'm completely fine with that. It's the same as the Admiralty backing. If you want that premium ship, you've got to pay. If you want a premium ship, full stop.
We've never had it before where you want to play these missions, you have to buy this ship.
But those missions lead to a premium ship. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's perfectly acceptable. It's like, if you want that premium ship, which is the ultimate reward, it's got to be free.
I think it's a slippery slope of a business model, and it looks increasingly greedy and cash grab from my point of view. Tinkerbeast just said he did the rank campaign and got to rank 1 on both because he couldn't pay to skip it. And he used the coins for signals, which are stupidly rare. Yeah, that's fine. Use the coins for signals because they're rare and you need to get them. But you've grinded out, you've earned them, or you've bought them. That's fine. But there's the choice to grind it out or buy them. I'm not saying like, you should have the mission should be free for everybody and we should have it to get the Ashiro. Like, it's a fucking premium ship. Of course you should pay for it.
But that's what the Sakura coins are for. Do you know what I mean? That's what the Sakura coins are for. The Asashio.
Yeah, but now you're not paying for a ship. You're paying to play a mission to grind for a ship. You can't pay. You can't like you.
But is that not exactly the same as the Admiralty backing? If you want the Jean Bart, if you want the Jean Bart, you have to pay for the Admiralty backing. You're not getting the Jean Bart for any amount of grinding.
Yeah, but this is a difference for me, right? Tinkerbeast's about here. So he wanted the Jean Bart and he's bought it today. So he's bought the Admiralty backing and he's bought the doubloons to boost through it so he gets the Jean Bart. Right? So that's 70, 80 quid, right? And that's fine. He's able to do that and he's free. He's free to do that. It's his money. He can do what he wants with it, right? But with a Sakura campaign, you're not paying to get the Ashiro, are you? You're paying to get access to the missions to grind for the Ashiro.
It's exactly the same as the. How is that different from the Admiralty backing?
Because you were just saying earlier, Sam
no,
in your stream does.
How is it any different?
I'm saying now. You just said earlier, Sam doesn't. He works 7 days a week. He doesn't have time to grind the missions out. So he boosts his campaign.
Right. Okay, but you can buy the Asashio.
You buy access to missions that you still have to grind.
Well, I could buy the Asashio.
You can't buy the Ashiro, though. You have to buy access to the missions. And
I can buy the Asashio today if I want it. All I need to do is buy enough of the Santa crates, and I can buy the. I can have the Asashio today. A paywall for a premium ship. So you're paying for a premium ship. It's perfectly
you've
fine.
Got missions. You've got grinding missions behind the paywall now. That's the difference.
I don't have to. If I want the Asashio right now, and I've got the money for it, all I need to do is buy enough of the Santa crates, because you get 50 coins every Santa crate. So just buy enough of the Santa crates, and that's it. That's all I need to do. I've got the Asashio. It's the same as the Admiralty backing. The Admiralty backing is you've got to pay for access to the rewards from the missions to get the Jean Bart.
That's the difference. You're paying for rewards for the missions. You're not paying for access to the missions. You're paying for a second set of rewards. We're all doing the same missions, but you've got the Admiralty and I answer. You get a second set of rewards that I don't. That's fine. But now we have to pay for access to the missions. And then we've got the Yamato coming. That's
yeah, but if you had access to those missions, you'd be able to get those rewards.
But Volgar's just put it perfectly. It's pay to grind or pay for Santa crates to get it right away. There is no other way to get it. There's no. It's not about getting
in all
shit.
fairness, if you look at the actual missions, the missions are you can, if you had the Jean Bart and you got the 1 kill in the Jean Bart and the 1 win in the G101, you would have that mission finished in a couple of games.
Yeah, no, there's missions after it, isn't there? There's get a kill and then win a battle in the G101, and then it's complete the next 6 missions in whatever you want. But those missions are access. You have to pay to grind, or you have to pay to grind the missions, or pay to buy the ship. But the missions are behind the paywall. It's not the ship. It's not the premium ship. I'm not arguing the premium ship that everyone should get it for free and everyone should have access to it. I'm arguing that there's now missions in the game behind the paywall.
But those missions give you access to a premium ship, and they're easy missions that give you access to a premium ship.
But there's still missions behind the paywall. When you get I'm not saying we should get a premium ship out of it. I'm not saying that all those missions should be free and we should get the G101 or the Ashodo. No, you should fucking pay for it. You should buy it. It's supporting the developers. What I'm saying is we've now got missions. We've now got part of the gameplay locked behind the paywall.
But but that mission has got absolutely nothing to do with the core gameplay. If you can't do those missions, how does it affect your game?
I'm not talking core gameplay.
Right.
I'm not talking gameplay.
But
I'm saying there's now missions that are locked.
Right, okay, but if you
there
can't...
There are now missions locked behind a paywall.
If you can't play those missions, does it affect the game in any way? Is there anything you cannot do...
Playing part of the game?
How's it stopping you playing part of the game? It's just a mission. It doesn't...
The campaign, you get free rewards and premium rewards. So you can still play the campaign missions. The weekly boost you can play, but you now can't play the Sakura coins. Because we've now introduced a currency to the game that you can't play unless you pay to join in.
You can't get doubloons unless you pay.
Yeah, but that's premium currency, that's fine.
So all you've got to do is look at Sakura coins as a premium currency.
No, but now we've got 2 premium currencies. We've now got a currency you can't earn unless you pay. So what's the point in doubloons? You've now put a second premium currency into the game. And the Sakura coins are now in the game that I can't get unless I pay for them or I buy a ship. So those missions are locked. That ability to earn those coins is locked behind a paywall. Now, yeah, have them free where it's like, oh yeah, you get 1,000 Sakura coins, but it costs 3,000 for the ship. So you have to pay for the premium ship. That's fair enough. Or you get a crate for 4. Like we've always had it where it's been you can earn on a campaign you can earn 120 Deutschmarks, but you get your 3 crates. You might get a free ship out of those 3 crates, or you might not. But it entices you to buy more. But at least you could play it and see if you wanted it, or you wanted to do it. Now, you cannot do this unless you pay.
And I think that's fine. Maybe, like, I don't know how much money.
Currency.
I don't know how much money Wargaming make from World of Warships Legends.
I'm just going into the loop, but for me, it's a second premium currency, and it's shady. It's shady.
Attention stations.
Yeah. It's exactly the same. If you if you want that second currency and you're willing to pay for it, great, happy days. If you don't want to, oh well, yeah, not a problem. You know, I don't get it. It's like Badger wants to hate the game.
No, I apologise.
It
I
is.
apologise. I've come onto your stream and been very argumentative.
You have. You've come in and been
I
a bit of a
apologise.
dick.
Let's change this. It's just how I feel about it, and we'll agree to disagree. And
Like I say, I look at it as exactly.
Stream, I'll give them a game.
I don't think you've got enough games, unfortunately, Badger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut off. This war spike keeps on his current course.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm not going to read your comment out because I don't want to start the debate again. I know Hype's streaming, and I've probably just pissed off a lot of his audience, so I'm not going to start the debate again. But thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm not
going to go back over it. I think I've said enough.
I kind of see where you're coming from, Badger, where you're thinking, you think it's a slippery slope and they're going to start locking actual core gameplay things like ranked battles or things like that. If they do start locking core gameplay things behind paywalls, then I'll completely agree with you. I'll be like, that's fucked up. But when they're locking premium stuff behind paywalls, that's fine. And I see where you're coming from. Your argument is like, this seems like it's a slippery slope, and they're going to start locking things behind paywalls.
Yeah,
but they're
I'm
not.
not against Wargame. I love World of Warships Legends. I'm not against Wargame and all like that. I don't think I'm attacking person, but let's look at gaming for the last 10 years.
But Wargaming aren't EA. Wargaming, they've never locked. DLC. They've never locked anything on World of Tanks behind paywalls. World of Warships PC, like, no core game play things have ever been behind paywalls. It's always just been premium stuff. And if they lock ranked battles behind a paywall, yeah, fair enough. I completely agree with you. But until they do, I don't see that they're doing anything wrong.
And I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong. But working in the games industry and reporting on this stuff, I remember DLC first became a thing, and it was like, it's support developers and expanding games. But then we've had stuff like Tiger Woods Golf. I think it was 2009. Tiger Woods Golf 2009. Right? It had 12. You could buy 12 courses as DLC 3 days before the game came out. Yeah. We've had what else was the other big one as well? Which is top of my head, it's just fucking gone now. But we've had DLC that has just been. Oh, Ark. Ark is in beta and it's in early access, and they released a DLC before they came out of early access. So the money they got from early access was supposed to put the game on the market, but instead they use it to make DLC. So we've seen these horrible business practices in gaming, and as gamers we're culpable because we pay for it and we allow it.
Yeah, but
and we can sit and piss them on that, oh, this is bad and it's awful.
Until a developer actually does something like that, something to actually warrant, like, in the nicest possible way, the hate.
CD Projekt Red did it in protest. They released 100. I think when Witcher 3 came out, they released 138 bits of DLC for free, and it were like different haircuts and shit like that, and really bullshit stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
DLC.
it's developers, like Destiny, like having the DLC already on the disc before the games came out. Yeah, because like I remember that, and like yeah, right, okay. So Activision, the publisher, done something fucking shady. So yeah, fair enough. But like until Wargaming do something that's actually shady and they actually, you know, it's like, all right, Wargaming have locked something behind a paywall, like a core game mechanic behind a paywall. Like yeah, then like fair enough. But like until then, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They're not Activision.
No.
They're not, you know, they're not the Arc development team. Do you know what I mean? It's just like so until.
I know he's and I hope I'm on your side, and I hope you're correct. I hope you're right. But I've worked alongside developing stuff for years. I've seen how the game industry's gone. You know, 2K putting fucking casino games into basketball, FIFA team. I can see the shade. I've worked so closely and see the shady side of game development that.
Yeah, but like you said, the developers of Witcher 3.
Like, mission behind a paywall, like putting the Sakura coins behind a paywall. It's not a big thing. It's not massive. It's not, you know. It sounds like I'm kicking off over it, and it's big, and it's not really that big a thing. But I'm not arguing about that. I'm arguing if this is allowed, we let this happen. Then what's next? Is it rank battle next? Because I've seen that shit in gaming. You know, I've seen the developers do that. So
But you've not seen. That's what I'm saying. You've not seen Wargaming do it, and Wargaming, they've been around what 10 years, and they've never done that in a single game. They've had premium content in every single game. You know, World of Tanks was probably the worst one, where they had premium ammunition for a while at the beginning that you had to pay to fire
I'm going to check on the
rounds
holidays.
that were better.
I'm going to check on the holidays if the CEO or the CFO has changed in the last year. If the CEO or the CFO of Wargame has changed in the last year. But the CEO is still Victor Casilius. But if the CFO has changed in the last year, then that'll be interesting. That'll tell you a lot. Rather than Wargaming haven't done this, it's like, no, there's a new chief financial officer involved. Now they're going to do this. Warframe is a good. Warframe is a fantastic free-to-play model. Warframe is examples of how free-to-play should be done.
Right. So how do they do it?
Everything is available. You can pay to increase stuff or pay to get stuff. But if you don't want to pay 50 quid for this, then it's going to take you 40 hours to grind it. So you can pay for that exclusive, you can have it straight away, and you can pay for it, or you can grind it, or you can have, you know, you've got the Ember, or you've got the Ember Prime. As a thank you, Chief. You've got the Ember, or you've got the Ember Prime.
The Ember Prime you have to pay for.
Yeah,
Ember Prime's locked behind a paywall.
A couple more benefits to it.
Yeah, right.
But you're
right.
not.
So
you can have Ember or you can have Ember Prime. So you're supporting. You're paying for
right.
a couple
Right.
of
No.
extra
See,
benefits.
this is where this is where you're completely wrong, because the Prime versions are more powerful. Ember Prime is stronger than Ember. So you're paying to win.
If you want to play free to play, you can still get Ember. And you can earn Prime parts by playing. I got over on Prime by grinding the fuck out of it. I've grounded over on Prime, and I think I've got Ember Prime.
But I think
I've got 3 Prime.
They have a pay-to-win model. You can buy a Ember Prime with its... And not just Ember Prime. Ember Prime comes with all its Prime weapons as well, which are more powerful than Ember's weapons. So you can pay to win.
But well, Tinkerbell just said all Prime are free to earn. So you can buy them or you can grind for them. Yeah, it might take 200 hours to grind a fucking... I think it took me about 50, 60 hours to grind over on Prime. But I could pay 50 quid and get him now, or grind 60 hours and get him. So, and the stuff like, you know, former keys...
none of the...
Warframe's a beautiful model because it's not stuck behind a paywall, it's stuck behind a time wall. So... You need a former key to do something. You can make. It takes 24 hours to make a former key. but you can go buy some with platinum, which is in-game currency. So it depends. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. But you're not. There's no part of the game that you're locked out of. Well, Warframe, you are not locked out of any part of the game. It's just a case of you can pay 50 quid or grind for 100 hours what you want to do.
But could have the argument like premium ships. The premium ships that are available behind those Sakura coins are no more powerful than the normal ships. So the Asashio is not going to be more powerful than any of the other destroyers. There's not a single premium ship that you can go, yeah, that thing's overpowered. Okay, maybe the Kamikaze.
Yeah.
I'll give anyone that.
yeah.
But then there's other like tier 4 destroyers that, you know, have ridiculously high fire rates of torpedoes, or they don't have the high fire rates, but they can blow up a battleship in one salvo, whereas the Kamikaze can't.
World of Warships is brilliant. You know, like the Kamikaze might be fucking amazing on torpedoes and fucking up destroyers, but then you've got other destroyers that are great gunboats that can fuck up a Kamikaze. You know, so everything's nicely balanced in this. What I'm saying is, it's not. Warframe isn't behind a paywall. It's if you choose to, you can buy that Prime for 50 quid, or you can grind it for 100 hours. What do you put more value on? 50 quid or 100 hours of your game time?
Struggling to get a win in tier bloody 5, that's for sure. I can't stop campaign. Which other premium supplies have I got to do? So 5, 6. They've added tier 7 to the premium supplies.
Tier 7s are in now. Tier 7 premiums in there now. Are you going to win 3 in a tier 7?
Yeah, but wargaming locking like ships behind paywalls is like, it's like fine. The only rewards from that campaign are some extra. You can get extra insignia, some premium time boosters, or ships, and the whole purpose of they give you basically enough. Or 150 credits short of being able to get that.
We're arguing different points. You're arguing the now, which I agree with you on.
Yeah, but you're arguing the next until they lock something, like unless they lock ranked or clan battles, or if they lock versus AI missions like the Transylvania behind the paywall, then yeah, I'd agree with you there. But until they do that, it's not even. I don't even think it's really worth debating. It's like they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything wrong.
They haven't done anything wrong. It's just me working in the games industry and working alongside. Well, not in it, but alongside it. I can kind of see where it's going, and it scares me.
But as many developers.
Volgar's just said. How's this then? Volgar's just said, I do find it funny that Star Wars Battlefront had the buy for faster characters or grind for long, and it was torn apart online as evil, but Warframe is praised for it.
That's true.
That's a fair point, to be fair. But I think the difference there is Warframe's a free game, whereas Star Wars was a 60. When Star Wars Battlefront came out, it was a 60 quid game, and then you pay 60 quid, then pay this to progress. Whereas Warframe is, you could pay 60 quid and get that suit now, or I can grind for 100 hours. It's my time I use. The difference is a free game to a premium game. It'd be the same as if World of Warships Legends was a 60 quid game, and then you have to pay 45, 50 quid for a Sharnorst. I think there'd be uproar.
Yeah, but like you said, for the amount of developers that you've seen get super greedy and lock things behind, like Call of Duty done it when they were doing their loot crates on Advanced Warfare. No, was it Advanced? Yeah, Advanced Warfare, where you could pay to buy these crates, and if you bought these crates, you could get guns that made you overpowered. It gave you a massive advantage over everyone else. For the amount of developers that have done things like that, there's been an equal amount of developers that have gone, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And like you said, like the developers of Witchers went, all right, okay, well, we're going to release a fucking shitload of free DLC as like, you know, like in protest almost, you know, going like, yeah, well, yeah, you guys be dicks. We're going to be nice to our subscribers. So until Wargaming actually like take that step where they turn, you know, from, you know, a free-to-play game, an entirely free-to-play game, to free to play some of it, but to play the rest of it, you've got to pay. Like, you know, in my eyes, until
I was at Wargaming's playing me.
Innocent until
Germany,
proven guilty.
Yeah. No, I said I was at Wargaming's playing me in August over in Germany. I've never heard of a developer that puts on a fucking 2,000 person party with 3 bars and free food, and fucking that's Sabaton as a live fucking band. You know, I've never heard a developer do that. So I've got all the love for Wargaming.
There's other things that make me sort of appreciate Wargaming, like the amount of money they give to charities. For a start, they give a ridiculous amount of money away to charities. They support good causes. They support veterans. You know, they've paid to restore ships. You know, like
I went to the Wargaming Play Meet in Germany in August because I was out there for Gamescom. So I managed to buy myself a ticket to go to Wargaming's Play Meet, and I didn't realise that had been going on for 10 years.
Yeah.
They had that party for 10 years. They had fucking Sabaton live on stage. They had free bar, free fucking food, activities. I've got limited edition T-shirts and stuff from there. You're going to get if you're there that night. And on top of that, you know, the best thing about that night wasn't that, oh, it's free beer and free food. You had Victor Casilius, the fucking owner of Wargaming, just down about everybody, just like, oh, you play my games, I'll come and drink with you. I'm buying you a drink, it's all on me tonight, and you get to play it, and I get to drink with you and get pissed with you, thank you for playing my games. I never heard a development company like that.
Yeah, that's right. Like
so
that's why I can't see
with
Wargaming ever doing what you think they're gonna do. And like I said, right up until the point they do, like I'll have to disagree with you out of like principle.
I hope I'm wrong. I really fucking hope I'm wrong. But I've just seen it with so
I
many
just
studios
shat on that Legas on the air if someone wants to finish him
I
off.
know, if you just fucking battered him. I'm gonna hope to get the finish on him now. Hey! I've got a destroyer right near me. Oh, the Suki just like that.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Volgar, I know it does look though for devs if everybody left because of what could happen. I know so many people who won't play any free games because they all say well read it. I know so many people have got a prejudice against free games. It's like, oh yeah, free games are shit, they're behind a paywall. Some, like say Warframe and World of Warships Legends, World of Tanks, all the wargaming stuff are pretty much fucking good examples of free-to-play games. And how they should be done.
It's just like Wargaming has no. All right, you can argue
They have
quite.
no track record for me to crucify them on.
Yeah, and you can. All right, you can argue Wargaming have a pay to progress model with a premium time, and but I think paying to progress, you know, is that's not really giving you an advantage.
He's paying not to grind. He's not paid to progress. You can pay and I cannot, and we can both still get the same reward. He's not paid to progress. He's paid to skip the grind.
Yeah, so pay to progress. Do you know what I mean? You're paying to get to if both of us sit there and play together, we get equal scores during the games. I've got premium time, you haven't. I will progress faster than you.
Yeah.
And like,
That's fair enough. I said it's a free-to-play game. There needs to be some monetization model to it.
and like,
Chickpeas just said he pays to skip, but others enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the challenge. I like to see if I'm worthy of getting that reward. I'll buy Admiralty if I complete the free campaign. Then I'll buy Admiralty to get the reward at the end of it, because I don't always know if I'm going to have time to do it. I play so many different games through the week and stuff like this. This is my quiet time. This is where I get to, I got to complete the
Torpedoes, astern.
Grey Mashy campaign, because November, December there's no expos on or much happening.
Torpedoes, astern.
I think we're both in agreement about the economic side of it. I'm just worried about the slippery slope. I'm not slagging off.
Until they slide off.
Until Wargaming. I love the game. I love Wargaming as a developer. But like I say, until they do that, then I have no argument.
Yeah, so shut up, bitch.
Yeah, alright, I'll tell that one. Well, okay, I play until I get paid. So when you get paid, Wargaming get paid. That's how it works. And I'll never knock anybody for that. I'll never got anyone for that. It's your money. You work hard. You earn it. You can spend it on whatever the fuck you want. I don't care if you spend it on a tier 7 premium or a fucking midget hooker. I honestly have no qualms. But you earn your money. You spend it on whatever the fuck you like.
It's just the two of us left.
Well, this is we've got this one there. We've got it covered. I mean, I'm pinned in corner by New Mexico.
On fire.
Shit, these people, I can't really fucking turn from it either, because my guns will take forever to come round. And something else is trying firing at me now.
Game over. I tried to shoot the destroyer, but he was sitting in a smoke screen.
Volgo just said he has the Bart model on his shelf, so he wants it in game. Yeah, you got fuck yeah. Of course I want that. If it was something like, I'm not a big naval fan.
What do you mean?
I didn't even want to play this game.
I'm a massive naval fan. Ever since a young age, I've been playing with my belly button.
But no, when this first came out, I wasn't even interested in it. The only reason I play this is because.
I did inside. Sorry about that. Wait, sorry about that. So just to confirm, basically we're having a massive debate about whether where wargaming are in the morals of charging for stuff, and I think we've come to the consensus that at the moment they've done nothing wrong, and until they do,
I'm worried about where they might go.
Yeah,
that's essentially the argument. Yeah. They've done not wrong, and like I say, it's fucking. I'd love to take out to Germany next year, high to the wargaming player meet.
Oh, I will be there. Well, as long as I can get time off work.
And it's a small thing like, oh yeah, they put a free bar, it's free bar, and it's free food, and it's free entertainment. They're fucking Sabaton playing. It was amazing, and none of that. That's all brilliant and great. But you got Victor Casillas, the owner of Wargaming. He's just out and about, walking around, talking to people. He's just sat drinking with them and making them feel welcome. It's like, you don't get that from EA or Activision or anyone like. I've never heard of that before. Like Koch Media. I work really closely with Koch Media. Most people don't know, but they do a lot of big games. And I know the people I know at my level. I don't know people above it. You've got the fucking owner of wargaming just walking around. When I went up to her and went, oh, excuse me, Victor. Sorry to put you conversation there,
2
but
seconds, I'm just
these
going
two
to
lads,
run to the toilet.
these two lads have come from the Philippines. They just want to say hello to you. And he took all the fucking time to say hello to them, take photos with them. Then he went, all right, give me a second, call someone over. He came back and give them like a big fucking hamper of merch, like a World of Warships Legends like plush torpedo and a load of t-shirts and shit and a load of in-game credits and stuff. Like I've never seen a developer do that with people. So stop with your voice is muffled. Other guy's too loud though. Right. So I don't think my voice is muffled. It's probably just that I'm pissed and I'm from Yorkshire. That might be the problem. But yeah, I'm giving games away today. I'm giving PS4 games away and PC games. I don't know if they work or not. I've got a load of codes that have been set 18 September, October. So if you'd like a PS4 or a PC game, just give me a shout. Whereabouts in the UK do you think of these?
Badger, could you waffle in and pick a ship? There we go.
Cornwall, one of my good friends is down in Cornwall. Beautiful part of the country. Not as beautiful as Yorkshire, but still beautiful. Whereabouts are you? Oh, yeah, you got your lovely doggos. I love it when they say hello on stream.
Lovely.
I love it when the doggos say hello on stream. It's awesome. We were playing the other day when you had someone knock on door and they just went fucking apeshit.
Yeah, I think, Adam, you're right. Wargaming are set in their ways, but their business models worked for the last 10 years. So, fine by me. And like, I kind of feel good every time I spend money on a wargaming title because, like, at least, all right, not all of it, but at least some part of that is going to end up going to some sort of charity or, refurbishing a battleship or saving a ship.
I love Wargame as a company. I do love them as a company. I think one of the best developers around. But yeah, I just have reservations because I'm judging Wargaming by everybody else's behaviour, not theirs, which is probably wrong.
Yeah, you are. Not that you judge them by anyone else's standards, it's just you're wrong.
I'm just wrong. Tickerbeat's from London but moved here. Where'd you move there from? I'm down in London on 20th and 21st of January. I'm down in London. Happy to meet up and buy you a beer.
If it tastes a bit funny, it's fine, don't worry.
I mean, London beer's fucking ridiculously expensive, so appreciate the offer. You know what I mean? We pay $3.50 a pint here. Oh, you live in Cornwall, you moved from London. Fucking good man. Get out of London while you can. I've been fighting off moving to London for about 6 years. It's looking like I might lose that fight in the next few months.
Like, I love travelling to London. I like going to London for a weekend's great. I could not imagine living there.
I've got a fair few friends in London, so you only like London because you get to leave it. But it's looking like the next few weeks, the next few months, I might be, I might be moving to London, might be relocating there, which is not something I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna let New York finish. I'm getting fucking bastard here, but I'm gonna let New York finish turning before I fire him again. fucking hit that New York out then. Someone needs to finish him. There we go. Right, now first New Mexico's been causing me fucking havoc. Been in Cornwall 21 years, I London 20. Yeah, it's... I love going to London. I travel down for media events and stuff, but yeah, I'm not entirely excited about the fact of living there. Oh, fucking hit that New Mexico hard. Citadel then. Yeah, we're not sure. A move to London might be on the card. We're not entirely sure. Fucking Pentacle just went behind Ireland on me. That Pentacola's ready for taking. So is that New Mexico now? Ah, he's gone. And the Pentacle as well. Well done, lads. Nicely done. Get out this flank. Is louder than is my mic fucking up again? Have I just moved my chair?
Oh, Icarus.
What about my city? Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Okay, I'll get that Icarus there. I clicked him.
Engine boost activated.
I'm going to employ my speed boost because there's two destroyers there. Our cap is completely undefended.
There we go, that's better. Right, we've got it sorted. Yeah, Tinkerbeast, do you play on PS4 or PC? Would you like a crack at a free code? Simon got no more heroes earlier. Oh, fucking shot on that Marblehead. Yeah, I've turned the party volume down a bit. Hopefully that's a bit better now. Don't know whether those dickheads. We've got no importance. We just disagree with it. Could be a nice help on that Icarus. Nope, completely missed him.
He's still going to be lit up for the next 12 seconds.
I've got 14 seconds to reload. Ah, he's gone. Oh, got him back. Oh, I got him.
Problem solved, sir. Main turret critically damaged.
I think I might be a bit too far out of the fight now. They're all going to our camp.
To the base.
Yep, I was trying to defend the cap, but
Yeah, I've no way getting back to our cat now. Being spotted by
Ah, well,
oh.
Alan, you can get the Firepower Deluxe version. It's not just Amazon. You can get it in game. You could get it in Argos as well. Argos were had the Firepower Deluxe version for a while.
I bought mine from Argos for 38 quid and then traded it in for 18.50 at game. I came out of Argos. I bought Argos, walked outside, took the piece of paper out with the code in, and then went and traded the disc in for 18.50. After we got hired to do it the day before to check it we're all alright. Swing that back ass round. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we've lost this one. Yeah, Tinker, if you play PS4 or PC, I'll give you a code for a free game, mate. Hopefully the code will work. Anyone on Hive's chat as well, I've got too many fucking codes to give away. Anyone that's watching on Hive stream, if you want a PS4 or a PC code, just say so. Alan on Hive's chat, like we don't have money either, mate. We blag and scheme. It's pretty much how Stoffel works.
All stations capture the base.
Yes, fuck all I can do at this point. I'm too far out of everything.
Oof, I just got a rather nasty comment on my last stream where I talked about the update. It was like, you've got to pay, some guy saying that you have to pay $240 to get the Assassin. Like, no, you don't. You just buy the Admiralty back in, unlock the Jean Bart as you sort of play 4 crates, buy the G101, unlock all those coins. You know, yeah, it's a grind, but it's like, yeah, there's a big difference between if you want to pay for everything outright, you can, and yeah, that'll cost you a lot. But there's, I think Jean Bart should be sitting on the seabed in the harbour.
Someone's not a fan.
Yeah, it's like,
Is that because you don't like the ship, or is that because it's kicking your ass all day?
That again wasn't a win, was it? Jesus Christ. Something about Tier 5 today is just not working.
I was saying with Tier 4 earlier.
And like, well, I think that guy's argument was completely different from yours. He just doesn't like the fact that there are things behind a paywall. And it's like, when you're arguing about things behind a paywall, it's like, that, right, yeah, the game wouldn't exist if there wasn't things that you had to pay for, you know? And like, that kind of argument is just redundant. It's like, yeah, call people wallet warriors. It's those wallet warriors that allow you to play. When you see someone in a premium tier ship and you don't pay to play, in all fairness, what you really should do is send them a message saying thanks.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to play this game for free.
Yeah. I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been in positions where, like, you know, like financially, like, yeah, I'm not doing great by any stretch of the imagination, but I can afford to put a little bit into my hobbies at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, in all fairness, my mum gave me 100 quid for Christmas. Thank you very much, Mum. That was very nice of you. I bought 47,000 doubloons with it.
Yeah.
Because you know, I've got everything. I've got everything I want. I've got, I've got my PlayStation, I've got my PC, I've got a car, I've got a roof over my head, I've got food in my belly. Like, I don't. There's nothing
You
that
don't need
I
anything.
need, and
Yeah. It's like
so
me. I don't buy premium ships and stuff like that, partly because I think they're ridiculously high priced at 45 quid and shit like that. But also, my money goes on travel and hotels throughout the year. Your hobby is well, I play Swing, I love playing with, but your hobby is World of Warships, and you buy your ships for it. My hobby is going to EGX and Play Expo and Gamescom and all this lot. So it's not cheap throughout the year. By the time you put travel and hotels and food and shit on top of it, so yeah, I'm not well off, but the money I earn pays enough for me to enjoy going out. I'm generally away once a month somewhere.
yeah, it's like if you weren't away once a month, you didn't spend so much money traveling and everything. I'm not saying you would, but maybe you'd have that facility. And like for people that haven't got, the facilities to do it, like I can understand them being a bit bitter. It's like everything, like you've got to pay for premium ships. Like yeah, you might have to pay for premium ships, but like they don't fundamentally change the game for anyone.
No, they don't. They're nice to have, and as a geek and a collector, you want to get them all. You know what I mean? But, yeah. It would. Honestly, I fucking love going to EGX and Res and all that lot. So, yeah, if I want doing that, I probably would buy premium ships. I've no problem with people who do.
But some people do. Like that last guy's comment was, it was a comment on my last stream, and it's like people like you are ruining the game, and like don't forget the balls when you're noshing off. I use the word noshing off. It's not the word he used, but like you get what I'm saying. And it's just it's like no, I love the game. I'm quite happy to spend a bit of money on it.
Got rid of him. I might be fucked now.
Just because you might have different priorities for your income doesn't mean I have to.
Nürnberg, that'd be nice, because I'm going to kill me. There we go. But no, it's it. It's your money. You work hard for it. You spend it on what the fuck you want. Whether that's
shit, if I had AP loaded, then that guy would have been gone. But I didn't.
I run Stoffel Presents.
Those torps are looking good.
They're looking very good. I run Stoffel Presents, and I'll be honest with you, it makes no fucking money at all. Publicly, it makes no money. The website that we run, the live streams that we do, the events we go to, we don't get paid for any of it. So that's a big expense. I think I spent £7,000 last year on hotels and travel. It's the stuff we do non-publicly that makes us money. So we do media training for indie devs. We do we run a program where we introduce student developers to publishers and indie publishers and stuff like that. So that's where we make our money. And that's how I'm able to do my job. But yeah, I spent £7,000 last year on travelling and hotels. If I didn't have that, but that's my hobby, that's my passion. I love going to EGX, I love going to Res and Gamescom and interviewing developers and seeing the game and interviewing the games industry and talking about it. But yeah, if I wasn't doing that, I can imagine how many premium ships I've had with £7,000.
All of them.
Every ship. I don't understand why it's quiet again. I'm sat right on top of my microphone. I can't. It's bouncing into the red. So I don't understand why it's quiet.
Oh, nice. Chris has bought the last 2 commanders he needs. I'll have to have a look at that. I don't know how much
Commander
Commander
the other day.
XP I've got at the
the other
moment.
day, which means I've now got every single commander. I'm going to pop you on high ship while I nip to the loo.
Oh, Terrapin, you're on low health. Do you just want to hold back and let me kill him? I don't want him to kill you. I think we should head back to our cap, because they had 2 destroyers and a battleship up there, sort of all on their own. Dan and Chris, what? You can't have a rematch. You have to have a match before you can have a rematch.
Move the chair now. I've moved everything around so I can be close to the microphone, and it's really uncomfortable to get back in.
Need to get this win in a tier 5. I think we've been more focused on the debate than playing the game as well.
Yeah, I think we've been arguing more than we've been playing. And the fact I'm pissed don't help my gaming skills at all. The few gaming skills
I don't know, it usually helps. I don't get why they haven't started taking our cap. Do you know what I mean? Those 2 destroyers over there.
Yeah.
They've been unspotted for ages. Like, why haven't they taken our cap?
I just want to go back to the same point, like what your hobbies are and what you spend your money on. Like, I spend a lot of money on travelling and stuff like that, but we got, when we covered F1 2019, right, we didn't get paid for that. We got no money for that whatsoever, right? But I had to drop of a hat. I had 3 days notice to get down to sort of like Birmingham, Coventry way, and go cover the game. Now, the money I spent
I'm only a writer, and I spent my own money on fuel, travelling around.
Yeah, you came to get us from Birmingham. You were 5 minutes from your house, and you travelled an hour to come get us. And to me, it's not even it didn't matter about how much money it cost to get there. I grew up loving Codemasters, and I got to go to Codemasters' house and play their new game before it came out. And I got to do it with my best mate. Like, you can't put a price on that. Like, me and Hive got to go to...
What, Jin is your best mate?
No, me and you. We've done Jin along as well. Yeah. But, three really good friends got to go play in Codemasters' house and go play their new game before it came out. It cost me about 60 quid that day. Because I had to pay my travel down and I had to pay Jin's as well. But it didn't fucking matter. Like... That, me and my 2 friends got to go play Codemasters for a day.
That's the thing, and Terrapin sort of brings up a reasonably good point. It's like, Terrapin, obviously, one of his hobbies, one of the things he likes to do is drink beer.
Yeah. I dread to think how much I bet I spend more on beer than I do travelling in hotels.
But I don't drink. I don't do any sort of drugs, professionally or recreationally, So, like, my hobbies are, I work hard, and I enjoy my games. Like, that's what I do. And there's, I'm all right. Some people might say I'm a bit of a weirdo for not drinking. I drink occasionally. Do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people out there that don't, and games are what they like to spend their money on. if I buy one premium ship a week, that's less than what most people spend on a Friday night having a couple of beers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sat here right now with 48 cans of cider behind my chair. You know, I probably spent on cider what you spent on the Scharnhorst. You know?
Exactly.
And that's not even when we're having a party or we're having friends round. That's just my day for the week. You know?
And then like you get people hating on people for paying for premium ships, like that comment I had on my last stream, and it's just like, well, do you know what I mean? Our priorities are clearly different. Do you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I take the stance, you work hard for your money and you spend it on whatever the fuck you want. Is it
Yeah.
hurting people or inflicting on people's lives? No, then fucking go for it. Couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm between
Does you spending 60 quid affect me playing World of Warships? No. You dropping 100 quid, you just said earlier your mum gave you 100 quid and you spent it on the balloons.
yeah,
Does
dropped
that
100 quid
affect
on the
you
game.
playing this game?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Fuck.
Well, I said, spend your money where you want. I enjoy the life I have, going around interviewing game developers and going to media events. I love that I'm lucky enough to be able to share it with days like at Codemasters with you and Ginna. I mean, I do look that with me and Ginna, then you kicked off at me because I was taking Ginna and not you.
Yeah.
We only had 2 invites, so I messaged the guy in charge of it and went, "Can I get an extra one?"
Ah, sharp. It's only because you
Who
needed a
is it?
lift.
Who is it? I went, "Oh, he writes something and he writes for the website and he's got a degree in engineering and he's a massive petrol head." He's like, "Yeah, okay, he can come." Yeah, that's the kind of guy we want there. He can come down. Shocking.
Oh yeah, see, Chris has just made a good point. I kind of feel annoyed at folk by posting the G101 to get hate for buying it too. So it's like, yeah, it's like hating on someone for buying a ship. It's like, fuck, like why do they do it? Like why do they feel the need to like hate on people? Has that put us ahead? Boom. Good
Yeah,
fucking
like I said,
work, Spotting. Don't get killed by that mass.
Fuck.
Oh no, we've still got the lead. No, we're not.
No, we haven't.
Fuck.
No, Chris, I wasn't hating on anybody for buying the G101. I was hating on the missions being behind a paywall. That's what I was hating on. But yeah, it's stuff up sense and everything, man.
Oh, that's all right. I got
Stuff
2
up sense
minutes
on
to
Twitter,
kill something.
Twitch, YouTube, the whole fucking shebang.
You're airborne.
Come on, Aoba, get your plane up. Get your plane up, Aoba.
But no, you say you don't subscribe to it. It's stuff up sense on YouTube, Twitter.
I'm gonna take
Twitch,
one of these
Facebook.
torps, but that's okay.
It's the same name on everything, man. It's easy to find. And of course, stuffupsense.com is the website where we do our written reviews and Hive writes for us as well. Right, thanks for heading by, Simon. It must be fucking, God, it must be what, like 10 to 4 in the morning over there or something. No wonder you're tired. Thank you for stopping by, man, and enjoy Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes. I hope you enjoy that game, man. Take care, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, you've got like 5 seconds to live. Oh no!
Problem solved, sir.
Goddamn trolley guns.
The ship is on fire.
What's it?
We just won.
Hive is fucking beast mode activated. I mean, honestly, the greatest moment I've ever seen in gaming was that I met Hive when we were playing Destiny 1. And we met in the first raid, didn't we? We started raiding a couple of times together.
Yeah.
And we were in Vault of Glass. And you know you're gonna get the 8 conflicts, and we had like 6 conflicts. Like 3 of us died. Oh no, 2 died, and we were like, right, that's it, it's done, it's a wipe. So the other 2 was just jumped off dead and killed ourselves. And we're like, everyone jump off, it's a wipe, let's go again. So everyone jumps off, kills themselves, except Hive, who just went, all we heard over the microphone, we're like, Hive, just jump off dead. Hive, it's a wipe, kill yourself. Hive, it's a wipe, fucking do it. And then all we heard was beast mode activated. And he fucking... We're sat there going, Hive, you're a dickhead. Stop it. Hive, stop it. Hive, there's mobs coming at 6 o'clock. Hive, 3 o'clock. Hive, they fucking nearly did it. Honestly, I think if you could survive another 10, 15 seconds in a solo of the confluxes on Vault of Glass.
Which was damn near impossible at the time. just to like...
It's one of the greatest gaming moments I've ever seen.
Just a team of 6 usually struggle to do this, and I almost soloed it.
It's the most amazing game, but we didn't have the option to save 15 minutes of video back then. I fucking wish we could have, because that was fucking amazing.
That would have put me down in like I would have been in some Destiny Hall of Fame. They would have made a Guardian after me if they'd seen that.
There'd have been a statue in the garden for you.
Yeah, quit your waffling, Badger. Pick a ship. I like it. This I like shouting at you now and again, Badger. Makes me feel powerful.
I'm pissed, I don't care.
Alright, cool on. Welcome back, dude.
Yeah, anybody want to take a chance on a PS4 code or a PC code, whether in my stream or Hive stream, just give us a shout. We'll throw you a free code. They might not work. They've been sat this in September, October, so they might not work, but if they do, you get a free game for Christmas. Hello, princess. You alright? Hello? I started drinking about 10 o'clock. Christmas. You gonna drink? I'll have a couple of games. Pardon? Yeah,
I've got mine down to 40 seconds, Chris, on my G101.
Very fancy. I can finish in 40 seconds. What kind of woman don't want that?
I'm efficient. That's the reload time, Badger.
You finish on a 40-second reload and you can
Reload time. 40-second reload time.
It might be a pump and squirt. 40 seconds later, you can pump and squirt again.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay, season. I'll go a couple more games and I'll join you. Okay. Right, I'll go another game or two and then
In the campaign, I did it to level 35. Ah, right, Alan, that's because there is a brand new campaign today. It's just started. It's called The Last Battleship. So you would have been you finished the Gremiashi campaign, but yeah, the campaign's entirely different today. Had a new update, whereas the campaign, the last campaign you're talking about was for the Gremiashi. Today you can get the Jean Bart. Well, yeah, if you buy it today, obviously there's a couple of weeks of grinding.
You know you love DD Scotchy, you little slut. You know you'll love them.
Wow, I am getting a lot of hate considering there are plenty of other ships here that are like easier targets.
I'm hoping I'm going to get that Richelieu. Oh no, he took two. He took two. Five seconds, that can set some more on that Richelieu. Let's put two on the Richelieu and one on the Hipper. I think Scotchy spends so much time complaining about DD. He never complains about anything else, just DDs. I think he secretly loves them.
He who protests the most and all.
Yeah, yeah. Me think the lady does protest too much. Oh, that Richelieu's fucked. That Richelieu's done. Thank you very much, good sir. And I think I might have hit that Hipper as well. Yep, clicked him with one. Slotcher, keep dreaming, but you keep dreaming of DDs. That kind of proves our point, Slotcher. Right, more away on that Hipper. I love the fact I've hit fuck all with tops for about 4 or 5 games in, so I've got 7 top hits already. I'm going to have to get around the edge of these turpins because he's about to spot me. Yeah, he's spotted me. Ah, I'm going to work with him.
The ship is on fire.
I'm stalking his turpits now. Nine away on the turpits. Let's see if we can get a hit. Oh, this turpits is really trying to get into my range. He's not letting him move. And they've all completely missed him. Fuck. I'm going to be really stupid and swinging to really close. I'm going to swing like 5, like 6 kilometres out and shoot then. Oh, he's going to edge it mock, so he's going to fucking stop. Let me have this little fucker. I think those tops have missed. I'm not sure if mine are going to go. No, I think mine have fucking missed as well. Yeah. I do kind of feel sorry for this bastard. He's got an Atago and 2 destroyers on him. He's just trying to play the game and all he's doing is dodging tops. There's a shine horse coming in behind you, mate. There's no point sitting I'm out of range of both of them. That tape, it should be done for now. Yeah, there he goes. I'm trying to cut down this sharn horse.
And I'm trying to cap here my battleship.
Hopefully you'll think that seeing you get destroyed technically, and hopefully you'll think that you were on a destroyer there.
The ship is on
They
fire.
won't up these tops.
I think you're right to close in, Terrapin. I don't know how far off him you are, but he's focused on me.
I think our tops might be really
Oh,
good there.
who's that? Oh no, it's Badger's still alive. Ah.
Yeah, I think I've got him. No. Oh, fuck.
Problem solved, sir.
No, none of them. Alright, another 10 seconds, we can try again. Alright, we've got another 9 away. Oh, he's sliding right into them. Oh, that's didn't have a fucking clue. That's 1. 2. And he's done. 2 and done.
No, Dan. I actually opened 15 of the Santa crates and didn't get a single fucking ship. But I got, like, so much premium time, it's, like, ridiculous. Right, I'm spotted, so their destroyer's out here somewhere.
Slot should say he's got 8 containers to open. I've opened 3 of the Santa ones, and I've got a shitload of Santa red and blue camo, and that's it.
Oh, the red is foul.
I think I've got about 8 blue and 16 red or something stupid like that.
That's
it'll go
what I
well.
was thinking. And like the thing is with the Santa crates, I don't know exactly how they work. I know they've said if you haven't got the premium ships, like if any ships you have got, you won't get doubles of. So if you can't get them because you already have them, I wonder if that reduces your overall chances of getting a premium ship.
Oh,
So it's only the
does it?
Indianapolis, the Kid, and the what's the other Nagato called? I honestly can't remember its name off the top of my head.
Oh, there's somebody there. Right. Oh, there he is. I see him. Yep. Fucking wallet warriors. Yeah, something like that, innit?
Go, go, gadget secondaries.
I'm not hitting him, but I think I'm chasing him into my corpse. That's it, you keep running that way. You keep running that way, straight into my corpse. No, the Shadio's the Japanese one. But the Allier or the Algier or something like that is a French one. A Gilly or a Allier. There he goes, that destroys down. That's a win.
Onto a tier 7 premium now. Sort of I've got it's either the turp bits or the I've only got two. The turp bits or the I have to go. We'll try the turp bits first.
Okay, global XP. Oh, number 10 torpedo hits. Cost 600,000 damage to. Alright, that's a good grind away at them. Devons, yeah, no worries. Gets tipped up my new shiny new toy.
So, well, the G to the Sakura coins. I've done the G101. I've already completed that. That is ridiculous how quickly I've done that. Premium supplies.
Come on, Terrapin, pick a fucking ship.
You've got to win 3 battles. You've got to win 3 battles in a premium tier 7 ship.
Yeah, to get your premium supply.
How are we doing on the weekly havoc? I'm halfway through the potential damage. I've only got 8 torpedo hits, but I'm not really. I'm not playing destroyers at the moment, so I'm not focusing on torpedo hits.
I'm not entirely sure what potential damage is, but I completed it.
Have you? Yeah. You were on a bit earlier than I was, though, weren't you? Yeah. The potential potential damage is basically like the amount of shots that get fired at you. So they sort of total up what damage you attracted, so what damage you could have taken. Chris, they're not baubles, they're called Sakura coins.
3,000 red bubbles for that Ashio, Jesus. It's not actually that expensive as Hive points out. Didn't you put a video up on you explain it, Hive?
Well, it wasn't a video, it was a live stream, but it was a short live stream in place of the video I would have done if I was at home. Same thing. Like,
right, I'm going to head over to sea. Yeah. There's 2 battleships over there that need a spotter.
They do have a cruiser with them, but yeah, we'll head over and spot. I noticed something, and like you see it on the forums, and people sort of Xbox players complain about it, but it's like, why does everyone like not go to B? Well, PlayStation players learned quite early on that if you go to B, you get caught in a crossfire and you get absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, you get your shit mixed. That's quite simple. It's just, it's a nice little camo, isn't it? I quite like it.
Why have I got high explosive loaded as my like round of preference on my
There's a Z23 there that needs to be taken card up quite quickly. Yeah, top's coming in.
Get back!
Ooh, sorry, kissing the back of someone's arse there. Right, there's a Z23 coming around the corner here.
Oof! Did I just shit on that Amagi?
Oh, he's down. Z23's gone. Fucking hail of salvos on him then. Fucking minute 10 to reload on the Atago, on the Kakaru. I like the 42 seconds on the Kamikaze. Look how they put the amount in the background. I didn't know. Is it it's the Jean Bart in it, not the...
Yeah, it's the Jean Bart.
Yeah.
The Yamato is not coming out until the
Look how they put the
30th.
Yamato in the background of the Yamato page. No, it's the Jean Bart.
Yeah, it's the Jean Bart.
It does look like a nice battleship though, as the Jean Bart. It does, like, depending on how much time I get over Christmas and whatnot to play the campaign, I might buy the Admiralty to get to unlock that one. Dan's level 13 of the campaign. Fucking good man. I've been streaming for 6 hours now, and I think I'm level 7. I'm 6 or 7. Right, that goes fucking off. It can go away. I'm off to go to Cap C. Actually, maybe not, but there's Sharnos coming in. I can't wait for payday, so up the bar. I'm gonna grind like that. I don't know, because I don't know how busy I'm gonna be over Christmas. Hopefully I'm gonna be dead, so I can grind the shit out of it. And if it looks like I'm gonna get basically I'm gonna complete the campaign, and then I'll buy Admiralty to get the bar if I complete the campaign. I would like the bar, but it's gonna piss me off as well, because I'll have a tier 7 premium, and I'm not a tier 6. I'll still be completing the premium missions, but not being able to finish it because I won't have the 6. Oh shit, I just turned straight into those fucking torps. Little bastard. Where's that the terrible? Right, Mr. Terrible's right here. Fuck, got him the top. I want him. And he's reversed. Right, I'm just trying to keep this fucking lit up so that someone can hit him.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, that's it. It was final on the table now. Fuck, we lost the Vanguard. Where's that terrible going. I'm kind of hiding behind this island waiting for the pop out so I can just fucking hit him. There he is, he's down. Nicely done, Terrapin. We were a noble sacrifice, because that should free up the rest of the fleet now. Right, should I go up the top and hunt them, Hive, or should I just go cap?
Go and fucking top that bit. Oh, yeah, go and cap. Or either that or go and top that Bismarck.
Not Bismarck. I can get... I stay tops on the Bismarck while I'm going to cap. It just came in range. Down on Hive chat. No, I have not bought the Admiralty. I tend to buy it if I've completed the campaign. Then I'll buy it. I'll complete it on free and then buy it at the end. Volga, I love not having to broadside and have all the guns at target. I love the marble head for that Volgar. Or Volgar, sorry. I love just being able to like go steaming straight in forward with 5 guns at them or run away with 5 guns at them. Scotch it on 126 days of premium with these crits. Fucking hell, man.
Oh, I'm on 130 something. It's disgusting.
There we go, Hive's on 130 odd slot.
134.
Even when you're bragging, you come second to Hive as always.
I know, it's a sad, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Oh, I've been fucking spotted. I've been spotted, I'm getting twatted by everything in B. I'm dead, there we go. You're not going to B. 508 damage there. I did fucking brilliant.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Jesus Christ, they've got a full health Tirpitz.
Fluxado, Paul. You're welcome, man. Do you want a free game? Do you want a PS4 game? You come from the Facebook page, that's what you're after.
T-Bot, I opened...
I mean, in board chat's fine, I'll use my birthday money early. Buy some Prem.
I opened 15 Super Santa crates and got nothing.
I love the fact that Swatch is going to use his birthday money to buy a premium time just so he's got more than mine.
It's alright, I'm pointing out that I've got 47,000 doubloons as well. We'll keep that quiet for a minute.
Yeah, 47,000 doubloons as well. Do you want to beat him on them, Swatcher? But yeah, Fluxhound, do you want a PS4 game? We've got a Broxia, Ling,
Having a bloody tough time of it.
Chosen Immortal, Monkey King Hero, and E-Shade up for grabs. Which one would you like?
Yeah, I opened 15 crates. I did get a load of premium time, so I've got 137 days of premium time. I got, I think, 60,000 free XP. I got a commander's thing, and it was mostly just camos and Sakura coins. How many Sakura coins am I sitting on now? If we go into the Admiralty, I am on 1,300 Sakura coins. So almost halfway.
And you have the G101 already, or?
And I have the G101.
Come on, Hive, start the fucking game, God's sake. Sick and tired of waiting around for you.
Bite me, cunt.
I, 'Cause, 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 I'm now 14 cans into this stream. I think I should stop streaming soon.
T-Bot got the G101 and the T61 on 3 crates. Lucky bastard.
Yeah, I've been playing this game since 2 weeks before it came out. And I've never got a ship from a crate. Never.
Alright, this spawn is weird.
New spawns. Well, Flux Sound, you came out from Facebook. You wanted a free game. Which one would you like?
Which way are we going to go?
I'm just sailing straight forward, so when you two tell me which way to go.
Let's head to the right. But the two that were on the right seem to be turning to the left.
I'm really tempted to sing Ilka more about a hat and see if your dogs go fucking mental. What free games? Well, we've got fucking all sorts watching. We've got Abroxia on PS4. We've got Abroxia, Abroxia, Children of Mortar, Monkey King of Hero is back, and
Oof, I just got citadeled.
And then on PC, we've got Unlucky 7, Dog Duty, Tin Slayers, Flotsam, and Deadliest Catch. Now, I will give with a proviso that these are codes we've had since September, October, so they might not work. They might be discontinued now. We're just kind of clearing out all the codes we've got left that we had used over the year. But you're welcome to tech with it because you're nothing to type it in, and who knows, you might get a game out of it. And it's free, so you know what, beggars can't be fucking choosers, can they? It's a game that's not behind a paywall. Let's start that argument again.
Get out my fucking stream.
Deadliest Catch is on PC slot shit. Which code would you like to try, Fluxhound? You don't have to type it in right away. I'll just give you the code and then hopefully it'll work when you type it later on. Oh, that top's fucking dangerous. Can I turn out of it? No. Fucker got me. I was looking at the chat rather than looking where we're going. Yeah, Fluxhound, which code would you like? Again, can't probably still work. We've had them sat here since September, October. So, Slotcher, you want Deadliest Catch, yeah? There you go. Deadliest Catch for PC. That's in your Whispers, Slotcher. There you go. It's in your Whispers, pal. Hopefully that'll work for you. Like I say, these codes have been sat here since September, October. It's games that we haven't had a chance to review for the website, so we've just got codes sat there. So they might still work, they might not. We've got about a 50-50 win ratio. We've got about 6 games away today, and 3 have worked and 3 haven't. So, yeah, look at draw if they work or not. If they don't work, there's fuck all I can do about it. Can't exactly go back to the people and go, oh, you know that code you gave me in September that I didn't review? Can you send me another code again? Because I gave it where? know Deadliest Catch is based on the is it Discovery Channel TV show? I think it's based
Yeah.
on. It did seem really interesting, to be fair. I was just aware with quite a lot of back-to-back media events, so I wanted on to review them. There's the link to our website. We'd appreciate if you pop by the website daily and check out daily news and reviews. We'd really appreciate that, as well as follows and subs and likes and all that bullshit. But yeah, you don't have to follow us or like or subscribe. We've got a free game. I've got about 20 minutes left. Actually, I'm going to finish at 5 o'clock, so I've got 25 minutes left. So we've got, what have we got left? 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 PC games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PS4 games. There you go, slot deactivation successful. What the heck? We've been 7 games away, 4 have worked. Enjoy your game. Merry Christmas, sir. Yeah, I've got
Jesus Christ, that Richelieu has done nothing but fucking pen and Citadel me.
I've got 5 PS4 games and 5 PC games to give away in the next 25 minutes. Come on, who wants them? You're very welcome, Chris. You're very welcome, Chief.
I owe you one.
Just like that, I'll give that one away, so I don't try to give it away again. Like I say, some of these codes have been sat in since September, so I can't guarantee that they'll work. But it costs you fuck all to try, does it? Would you like a game, Terrapin? Hey, Fluxhound, you joined in saying you wanted a game. Which one would you like? Which PS4 game do you want? Oh, I'm going to say some nice dodging then, Hive. I thought you got through them.
Taking the lead.
I don't know. I'm probably going to stream. To be honest with you, actually, but Badger said he was going to jump off at 5 o'clock. I'm probably going to jump off. I'll probably jump off at the same time. We'll probably have 1, maybe 2 more matches. Get myself something to eat. But I'm not going to stream then. I'm going to come back and I'm just going to play. I'm just gonna have some games. So I'll be on if you want to play, but I probably won't stream. We'll probably take a little break from the streaming. So we're all dead.
Pop to the scrapyard.
Right, okay, so how are we doing on campaigns and missions at the moment? Oh, we must be close to the weekly boost. Oh, we've just got to cause another 250,000 damage to get the weekly challenge done. Premiums.
I'm 90
Wife's calling. Sorry about this. Keep everyone amused a minute.
I need 10 more torpedoes. The rest will just grind. It's global XP and potential damage. I'm going to the loo while Hive's gone to the phone. Anybody wants a game? Anyone? You've got 20 minutes left to get a free game. Just shout out. Hello, Mooster. You alright, Chief? I'm back. Moose's getting ready to start work. I'm getting ready to finish. I'm getting ready to finish work there. I've just spent all day getting drunk. This is me for Chris. I'm done in about 20 minutes. I'm done here. And then that's me for Christmas. I should be back. I'm going to say the 27th. Maybe I might be back Boxing Day. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. But definitely 27th. I'll be back streaming something. But yeah, I'm giving a lot of PC and PS4 games. I know the PS4 games don't work for you, Moose, across the EU. Sorry. But if you do some PC gaming, would you like a free PC game for Christmas? Oh, fucking Yamato's coming out on 30th, you know I'm on. Regardless of how much argument we've had today, I'm still going to be streaming the Yamato as soon as it goes live. Because I've not used any of them yet. I'm going to put the Santa Blue on. I guess I'm ready to put that. Fuck off. There we go. The Santa in blue. There we go. Oh, if it's in rest mode, it should have. I got on about 9 o'clock this morning. It was halfway through downloading the install. I always keep it in rest mode just for that.
I didn't agree to no tier 3.
Well, I think it's been agreed for you, mate. I just came back and said everything when it's tier 3, so... We've all got Yamato as a neat mechanic, but will it be worth 3 ship spaces? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? We're going to have to see. Chris, yes, you lose 3 ship spaces, including yourself. It's going to have to be fucking powerful to justify being 3 ship spaces. But I think they're just trying to. I think it's just a balance test, essentially. The event is just a balance test. It might be when it releases, it's worth 2 spaces. Or they might scrap the legendary tier altogether and just really nerf it and make it a tier 8 ship. I think they're just trying to see where it fits in the game.
Or they might think it replacing 2 other 3 ships, standing in the place of 3 ships, is perfectly fine.
Yeah. There's not a limit to 1 Yamato per battle, Chris. You can have 4 Yamatos versus 4 Yamatos. So there's not a limit to 1v battle.
The only thing there is a limit is if you're in a division, you can only division with other Yamatos if you're playing the Yamato. You can't division with, because like...
Yamato and 2 Fubukis.
Yeah, or, a Yamato and... a Yamato, a Atlanta, and a Kagero. Do you know what I mean? So you've got the ultimate defense going on there. So I think they've been smart when they planned
Moose just
that.
said, did anyone get a new ship? I didn't get one of the new ships. I think I might have the G101.
I've got the G101, but
Terrapin's in the G101 now. Hey, just in case I don't get a chance to talk when everyone for holidays, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to Merry Christmas and an amazing 2022 too, good sir.
yeah, we can play
Thank you for making 2019 fun with joining us on these. Really appreciate your friendship and your gaming, fella. You've made streaming really fucking fun.
Oh yeah, this Colbert is not very tanky, is it? Jesus Christ, I'm getting fucking focused by everything here. This is...
Oh, those tops look good on the Arkansas. Oh, fuck. No, they're not. Fuck, we're just kicking his front in then.
The ship is on fire.
Still spotted by an airplane. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep, spotted by a plane myself now. I'll try hiding your smoke.
Problem solved, sir.
I will get the fucking Arkansas.
Main turret critically damaged. The ship is on fire.
Those are gonna hit the fucking mountain and they... Oh, one went over.
Ah, I saw it on top in. I fucking hit around and got spotted.
Right. Well, I think that's me done. I think I'm going to call it there for the day. So, playing the higher tiers, and the higher tiers you spawn further back, so you've got that bit of time to position yourself. But you haven't in tier 3. I was just like, fuck, I'm instantly spotted. Fucking hell, I'm instantly getting attacked. Fucking hell, leave me alone, you bunch of bitches. Got focused pretty hard there. So how did we get along on the campaigns then?
Before I get a top on him.
So our weekly boost, we're pretty much done with that. We'll win 3 battles in tier 7 premium ships. Shakedown trials. We're 3/4 of the way there on Shakedown Trial 2.
Range. One of the tops under 6 kilometers. This should be 7 kilometer range. Fuck that shit.
And gathering Sakura, we're done until we unlock the Jean Bart.
We're shooting this Arkansas to put the fucker down. Yep, I know I made me spotted, and I know I fucked up.
So how much further can we go with this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That was stupid of me. Moose DA has been a great year in 2020, should be a lot better. I do enjoy everyone's friendship. Fucking enjoy you playing with us, man. Thank you for making World of Warships fun. Oh, look at my bar tats. I'm singing the song with their people.
So hang on, I just realised we've seen the new French. Right, hang on. I'm going to pose a weird question here and see if anyone in any of our chats know. We've seen the Argyle in the game, like we were playing against it, but it's not available in the store.
It's through the crates. It's through the Santa crates.
Ah, right. It's only through the Santa crates you can get the Argyle.
It's
Right,
only through the Santa crates. It's not the secret Santa crates, it's the super Santa crates, I think. There's 2 different Santa crates. There's the red and the blue ones. It's the red ones you can get the Argyle out of. That's the one me and Terrapin were trying to think of the name of earlier. We could run the Agile, yeah.
I can't remember. I've seen it. What tier was it? It's either tier 5 or tier 6. I think it's tier 6. Oh, is it tier 5?
Sorry, I apologise to everybody on both streams right now, but I'm pissed. I really want to write these doggos up, so I apologise for this. But
Didn't
no,
work.
they're not buying it. They're not having it. It didn't work, did it?
Oh, Badger, you dickhead. Right, okay, that's it. I'm calling it there for the stream. Thank you very much for sticking with me, guys. Thank you to everyone who's followed and subscribed so far. We have actually... Yeah.
There they are.
We passed 300 subscribers yesterday, which is
Congratulations, man.
absolutely
Congratulations.
huge. I finally got channel art as well now. Thanks to excessive boredom one day where I decided to actually do it myself.
Still not got that custom URL though.
I have got a custom URL.
Every time I click on it, it comes up Richard Coop, not Hive Hound.
Right, I'm going to have to look at that because that was like my original sort of like when I signed up for YouTube, that was like the name I give myself because that was my old
stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to, well, so I have got a custom URL, it's just not working properly. What's going to happen if you've already got Jujard? Well, you'll get him again, won't you? Jujard's captain, you'll get a commendation for him instead.
Yeah, you'll just get a commendation from him. You'll get a legendary commendation from him, won't you? To make him legendary. That's what'll happen with him.
Right, so if I don't see any of you before, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if I do, well, you're going to hear it more than once.
Yeah, have a great Christmas, dude, and love to you and your family. And I'm going to jump off as well now, so
Sorry, happy Winter Solace for the fucking weirdos out there.
It was my solstice yesterday. Thank you very much for including me.
Happy belated solstice. Happy Hanukkah. Or any other holiday that happens to be. Or if not, just if you're an atheist, happy time off.
I like how Hive's a racist and doesn't mention Kwanzaa.
What's Kwanzaa? I said any holiday. I didn't even. What is Kwanzaa? I don't know.
I don't think anyone knows what Kwanzaa is.
I'm not an encyclopedia of the religions of the world. I know Christmas and Hanukkah and solstice. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I had solstice yesterday, and then Christmas with the in-laws tomorrow. I got tomorrow to the in-laws for Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I enjoy the fucking food.
There we go. Alan's got the right way to say it. Happy holidays for you guys. That's right. Happy holidays, everyone. And well, yeah. All right. Take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon.